from heaven to the earth, from the earth to the sea, to the deep part of the sea, and the Lord hear from the fish belly. There is a signal.
Yes, sir.
And the Lord heard it. Say, somebody is talking to me from the earth and from the sea, inside the fish. And the Lord talk to the fish. Even the fish has ear. The fish can hear from God. Why can't you? You cannot hear from God. You see why most of us, for we to progress, is a problem. You cannot hear from God. But the fish talked to Jonah. God talked to the fish, and the fish heard the voice of the Lord, and he moved. It did not vomit Jonah. It can vomit Jonah inside the same river, but the Lord speak to the fish. Fish, vomit Jonah, not in the river. Go and vomit it in the dry land. And when the fish heard it, he moved straight and vomit Jonah in the dry land. And when Jonah carried his eyes at last, he now see, welcome to Nineveh. Nineveh that God sent him to, that he traveled to another country, to Tasha. The Lord now speak from very fast ocean. The Lord now speak to the fish. The fish now heard. He now drive again from long kilometer, thousands miles from the sea. He now drive from the sea to the boundary of Nineveh. He did not just drop him there. He carried to the entrance and sent Jonah. When Jonah fall down, Jonah saw himself at the entrance of the gate. Welcome to Nineveh. Listen to me. Which prayer we want to pray? Whatever thing that swallow me, that swallow my grandfather, that swallow my husband, that swallow my wife, today vomit me. If not so, okay, we do. Okay, war. Stand up wherever you are. I'm done. I just need to show you something. Am I talking to somebody? There are some powers. They have swallowed thousands of people. Some of them, they are alive. I remember, I don't know. I've done that is last month. Either last year, was doing a deliverance. I've been last week. The demon say no. Say this one, say na just another cough. Say this one, no be here, be na last week. Say na another dead body be this so. No Sunday, hell Sunday. He said na waiting. Say na dead body be this. Say this one, it's a living cough. Not so. In your Sunday, yeah. Stand up wherever you are. Like that kind of person has been swallowed already. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
On Friday, I've been not Wednesday. I went to a man of God, my friend of mine, that is doing well. You know him. He invited me, say, come and do prayer for my sons. I said, for your sons? Yes. On Thursday, I said, what kind of prayer? I said, prophetic prayer. He said, do it for my son. Open door. A man of God. Lead to me. He carried me, not service, not main service. He carried me during the night. As I'm going, as I prepare, and I called him, I said, no, I cannot just move like that. I said, I have some sons that will also join. When we got there, immediately I got there. I saw a boy. The boy lights very shine. I called the young boy, and I told the boy, say, look at your problem. Look at your problem. The young boy was crying. The man of God came out. He said, sir, all what you are telling this boy is true. He said, this boy that you are seeing, listen to me, everybody. This boy personally bought us for the pastor 240 million. This boy personally bought all the boss for the church. This boy personally in service like this, he shared 50,000 for almost 800 members. Do it for 6 months. But as the boy were crying, the pastor was saying, this is what the boy God has been using to do. He said that his car, the MMA that is driving, is a boy. He said this is us, it's also play, is a boy. I said, do you know what happened? And I asked the boy, are you the one did all the time? I said, but as I'm seeing you, you did not have money. The boy said, sir, me that have all those property, all those things that I'm doing for people. He said, now money in my account is not more than 100,000. He said the 100,000, it was a land he sold. He has spent the money up to 100,000. I did not say anything. Listen to me. I just keep silent. Few of the members here, they drive down to follow me right in that prophetic prayer. After some while, I called a young man. As prayer was going on, anointing heated him. What the anointing heated him? And the demon we are talking said the boy was having the money left. Gradual process. The boy paid a tithe of 3 million every week. That person will be small person. Somebody that built 4 filling stations at the same time. They did like that now. To open it is a problem. It doesn't say one. The demon we are talking, another demon we are talking, another demon we are talking. I said no. Let's leave this one. Let us face the one of this young man. And the young man was crying. And the demon we are talking, he said no, he will not be free. He said from neighbor, from there, he money tenor, he begin to carry church guests. He begin to do this one. The demon said they are the one who made the angel to be far from me. Gradual process. He said now the pastor think that the young boy is still doing well. He said to the end, a friend remote him. Then went straight. He said if not only this one, then he said make them close. The next day asked him, the pastor said, I said they call me. Though man of God, he they greet me. He said, maybe I say friend. He said, he said, do you see the what I credit you for fuel? I said, I see it too. He said, I credit you another one again. You see that one? I said no. He said, check. I said, sir, it's too much. He said no. He says, I'm talking to you now. My boy is just dancing. I said, why is your boy dancing? He said, for 8 months now they credit the boy 300,000. For 8 months, may you see a person went by us 140 million for a pastor. Do everything. Money now become what a problem. You can be rich, but if you are swallowed the way Jonah is swallowed, you can become millionaire. I say millionaire can never be poor again. Lead to me, you can be a millionaire, but if you don't service where the wealth is coming from, you will still go down. You are not hearing me.
I hear you, sir.
If millionaire not the poor again, Dangote not go put refinery because you don't want to go down. You now invest on refinery again. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes,
people partner with him, either you like it or not. 1 + 1 is 2. Now if we say we not only that refinery, we will see open another one, another business, another. Am I talking to somebody? That is how the young boy was free. Is Papa coming? We were driving together. I've been driving to Ugele on Sunday. He said no be small. He said the jubilation, he himself is happy. I said why? He said that my son, after the deliverance, you pray for him. You said like this, like he return back to choir. I said no matter how money you give to me. The young man was saying, he said, sir, he said I can give my land 3 acres in a real community. I can use it as a seat for you. I said no. I asked him, what can you give to God? He was looking at me. He said, I can give that land. I said, shut up your mouth. What can you give to God? I said, land. Go and give yourself to Chorister. I said, go and handle yourself. Lay down before the choir mistress. The pastor coming. He said the son was credited 300 what? Thousand. Because they happy. Who don't see million before was happy. Because of why? The prayer and fire made the spirit that swallowed him to vomit him. You may be swallowed, but you may not understand. Stand up, lift up your two hands above your head. Are you ready to pray now?
Yes.
The Bible says, and Jonah prayed to the Lord, and the fish vomited Jonah into the dry land. And when Jonah lift up his eyes, he see, welcome to Nineveh. Lift up your two hands above your head. Are you ready to pray now?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to pray now? There are other cases that day that God did. Am I talking to somebody? There are different cases that day. Thank God, Ologo Shoto was there. Odogu was there inside that prayer of the service. When deliverance was going on, and when they asked the boy after everything, they were telling him, do you know that you are possessed? He said, no, you don't know. Lift up your two hands above your head. We want to pray. There is anointing from above. Lift up your two hands. There is anointing from above. There is anointing from above. There is anointing from above. Let's sing together. I believe. Lift up your two hands. I receive it. Oh, there is anointing from above. I believe. I believe. I receive. There is anointing from above. Anointing. Anointing. There is anointing from above. Anointing, anointing. There is anointing from above. I believe. I believe. Lift up your two hands above. I receive it. Oh, there is anointing from above. I believe. I receive. Anointing, anointing. There is anointing from above. Lift up your voice. Anointing, anointing. There is anointing from above. I believe. I receive it. I believe. Let your beloved look at me. Even from what happened to that boy, thank God. I went there with Kevin was there too. If he was there too. Only what happened to that boy, they use him as what? As a wisdom, to learn wisdom from the situation. You know, say that from person mistake, you correct yourself.
Yes, sir.
They say, oh. They say this boy blockchain like this. What they call? Block waiting.
Blockchain.
Forget your son where don't get motor, where don't build one house. Advise them. Call them to order. They can see powers who don't want men to make it. Anyone that have make it, let them see submissive to the things of God. Am I talking to someone?
Yes, sir.
Jonah said, I am a prophet. I cannot go to Nineveh. He was arguing. But when power deal with him in the sea, he was swallowed and cast up. But the only person that still rescued him, it was God. This hour is a time for you to pray. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes.
It's a time for you to do what? To pray. I remember a sister at a kettle, and that years ago, that 2019, I mean 2017. When I told her, I said, be going to church. He said, oh, he said, I be good singer at that time. Oh. He said, but when we don't get the children, so before I go do lost store, I keep on meeting all the time. I will drive down with a small car, we meet her. See, people that say, I say, this pastor, they like you. He said, no. He said, I just a friend. I was telling her, they said, you should be going to church. I said, they are targeting you. He said, the time when she has not married, she's a good choir. She can sing very well. He said, but now, she have children. 2 children. Because he said, if I go party this something, do this something, do food for my husband. He said, time don't go. God, see, just imagine. God will give you husband. Will give you pikin. Will God give you big store. You say before you go do finish, time don't do it. He don't go. The one of the day when I answer her, they say she died 4 days ago. I said, what happened? He said she died the very day she died. The next day, our backyard neighbor begin to confess, say, now they kill her. I said, what? She died? I said, what about the children? I said, they don't carry the children now. The children, when they say not go make her serve God, so the children not go die. Even when they food day the graves, they can't tell those children, say, follow your mama into the grave. They'll say, la you. This is self-contained. Self-contained of their mother. They will not enter. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes.
Lift up your 2 hands above your head. After for 8 months, the boy see 800,000. 300,000. The boy was so happy. But if not a prayer, that's prayer, liberation prayer, deliverance prayer. Lift up your 2 hands above your head. Anointing from above. There is anointing from above. Sing this song. Anointing, anointing, oh. There is anointing from above.